Deuteronomy 33. Moses, the man of God, gave this blessing to the Israelites before he died. He said, "The Lord came from Mount Sinai. He rose like the sun from Edom. He showed his greatness from Mount Paran. He came with thousands of angels. He came from the southern mountains. The Lord surely loves his people. He takes care of all those who belong to him. They bow down at his feet, and they are taught by him." Moses gave us the teachings. They belong to the people of Jacob. The Lord became king of Israel. The leaders of the people gathered then. The tribes of Israel came together. Let the people of Reuben live and not die, but let the people be few. Moses said this about the people of Judah. "Lord, listen to Judah's prayer. Bring them back to their people. They defend themselves with their hands. Help them fight their enemies." Moses said this about the people of Levi. "Lord, your Thummim and Urim belong to Levi whom you love. Lord, you tested him at Massah. You argued with him at the waters of Meribah. He said about his father and mother, 'I don't care about them.' He did not recognize his brothers. He did not know his children. But he protected your word, and he guarded your agreement. He teaches your laws to the people of Jacob, and your teachings to the people of Israel. He burns incense before you, and he makes whole burnt offerings on your altar. Lord, make them strong. Be pleased with the work they do. Defeat those who attack them. Don't let their enemies rise up again." Moses said this about the people of Benjamin. "The Lord's loved ones will lie down in safety. The Lord protects them all day long. The ones the Lord loves rest with him." Moses said this about the people of Joseph. "May the Lord bless their land with the best fruits, send rain from heaven above, and bring the water from the springs below. Let the sun produce the best fruits. Let each month bring its best fruits. Let the old mountains give the finest crops, and let the everlasting hills give the best fruits. Let the full earth give the best fruits. Let the Lord who lived in the burning bush be pleased." May these blessings rest on the head of Joseph. May they rest on the forehead of the one who is separated from his brothers. Joseph has the majesty of a firstborn bull. He is as strong as a wild ox. He will stab other nations, even those nations far away. These are the 10,000 of Ephraim, and these are the thousands of Manasseh. Moses said this about the people of Zebulun. "Be happy when you go out, Zebulun, and be happy in your tents, Issachar. They will call the people to the mountain, and there they will offer the right sacrifices. They will do well from all that is in the sea, and they will do well from the treasures hidden in the sand on the shore." Moses said this about the people of Gad. "Praise God who gives Gad more land. Gad lives there like a lion. He tears off arms and heads. They chose the best land for themselves. They received a large share, like that given to an officer." When the leaders of the people gathered, the people of Gad did what the Lord said was right, and they judged Israel fairly. Moses said this about the people of Dan. "Dan is like a lion's cub, who jumps out of Bashan." Moses said this about the people of Naphtali. "Naphtali enjoys the Lord's special kindnesses. They are full of his blessings. Their land goes south to Lake Galilee." Moses said this about the people of Asher. "Asher is the most blessed of the sons. He should be his brother's favorite. Let him bathe his feet in olive oil. Your gates will have locks of iron and bronze. You will be strong as long as you live. There is no one like the God of Israel. He rides through the skies to help you. He rides on the clouds of his majesty. The everlasting God is your place of safety. His arms will hold you up forever. He will force your enemies out ahead of you. He will say, 'Destroy the enemy.' The people of Israel will lie down in safety. Jacob's spring is theirs alone. Theirs is a land full of grain and wine. There the skies drop their dew. Israel, you are blessed. No one else is like you. You are a people saved by the Lord. He is your shield and helper. He is your glorious sword. Your enemies will be afraid of you. You will walk all over their holy places. Deuteronomy 34. Then Moses climbed up Mount Nebo. He went from the plains of Moab to the top of Mount Pisgah. It is across from Jericho. From there the Lord showed him all the land. He could see from Gilead to Dan. He could see all of Naphtali and the lands of Ephraim and Manasseh. He could see all the land of Judah as far as the Mediterranean Sea. He could see the southern desert and the whole valley of Jericho up to Zor. Jericho is called the city of palm trees. Then the Lord said to Moses, "This is the land I promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I said to them, I will give this land to your descendants. I have let you look at it, Moses, but you will not cross over there." Then Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in Moab. It was as the Lord had said. The Lord buried Moses in Moab, in the valley opposite Beth Peor. But even today no one knows where his grave is. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes were not weak. He was still strong. The Israelites cried for Moses for 30 days. They stayed in the plains of Moab until the time of sadness was over. Joshua, son of Nun, was then filled with wisdom. Moses had put his hands on Joshua. So the Israelites listened to Joshua, and they did what the Lord had commanded Moses. There has never been another prophet like Moses. The Lord knew Moses face to face. The Lord sent Moses to do signs and miracles in Egypt. He did them to the king, to all his officers, and to the whole land of Egypt. Moses had great power. He did wonderful things for all the Israelites to see. Psalm 119, verse 145. Lord, I call to you with all my heart. Answer me, and I will keep your demands. I call to you, save me so I can obey your rules. I wake up early in the morning and cry out. I trust your word. I stay awake all night so I can think about your promises. Listen to me because of your love. Lord, give me life by your laws. Those who love evil are near. They are far from your teachings. But Lord, you are also near, and all your commands are true. Long ago I learned from your rules that you made them to continue forever. See my suffering and save me, because I've not forgotten your teachings. Argue my case and save me. Let me live by your promises. Wicked people are far from being saved, because they do not want to obey your demands. Lord, you are very kind. Give me life by your laws. Many enemies are after me, but I have not rejected your rules. I see those traitors and I hate them, because they do not obey what you say. See how I love your orders. Lord, give me life by your love. Your words are true from the start, and all your laws will be fair forever. Leaders attack me for no reason, but I fear your law in my heart. I am as happy over your promises as if I had found a great treasure. I hate and despise lies, but I love your teachings. 7 times a day I praise you for your fair laws. Those who love your teachings will find true peace. Nothing will defeat them. I am waiting for you to save me, Lord. I will obey your commands. I keep your rules. I love them very much. I keep your orders and rules. You know everything I do. Hear my cry to you, Lord. Let your word help me understand. Listen to my prayer. Save me, as you promised. Let me speak your praise. You have taught me your demands. Let me sing about your promises. All your commands are fair. Always be ready to help me, because I have chosen to obey your commands. I want you to save me, Lord. I love your teachings. Let me live so I can praise you. Your laws will help me. I have wandered like a lost sheep. Look for your servant, because I have not forgotten your commands. Isaiah 60. Jerusalem, get up and shine. Your light has come. The glory of the Lord shines on you. Darkness now covers the earth. Deep darkness covers her people. But the Lord shines on you, and people see his glory around you. Nations will come to your light. Kings will come to the brightness of your sunrise. Look around you. People are gathering and coming to you. They are your sons coming from far away, and your daughters are coming with them. When you see them, you will shine with happiness. You will be excited and full of joy. The wealth of the nations across the sea will be given to you. The riches of the nations will come to you. Herds of camels will cover your land. Young camels will come from Midian and Ephah. People will come from Sheba, bringing gold and incense, and they will sing praises to the Lord. All the sheep from Kedar will be given to you. The male sheep from Nebaioth will be brought to you. They will be pleasing sacrifices on my altar, and I will make my beautiful temple more beautiful. The people are returning to you like clouds. They are like doves flying to their nests. People in faraway lands are waiting for me. The great trading ships will come first. They will bring your children from faraway lands, and with them they bring silver and gold. This will happen to honor the Lord your God. He is the Holy One of Israel, and he does wonderful things for you. Jerusalem, foreigners will rebuild your walls. Their kings will serve you. When I was angry, I hurt you, but now I want to be kind to you and comfort you. Your gates will always be open. They will not be closed day or night, so the nations can bring their wealth to you, and their kings will be led to you. If a nation or kingdom doesn't serve you, it will be destroyed. It will be completely ruined. The great trees of Lebanon will be given to you. Its pine, fir, and cypress trees will come to you. You will use these trees to make my temple beautiful, and I will give much honor to this place, where I rest my feet. The people who have hurt you will bow down to you. Those who hated you will bow down at your feet. They will call you the city of the Lord. They will call you Jerusalem, city of the Holy One of Israel. You have been hated and left empty. No one has even passed through, but I will make you great from now on. You will be a place of happiness forever and ever. Nations will give you what you need. It will be like a child drinking milk from its mother. Then you will know that it is I, the Lord, who saves you. You will know that the powerful one of Jacob protects you. I will bring you gold in place of bronze. I will bring you silver in place of iron. I will bring you bronze in place of wood. I will bring you iron in place of rocks. I will change your punishment into peace, and you will be ruled by what is right. There will be no more violence in your country. It will not be ruined or destroyed. You will name your walls salvation, and you will name your gates praise. The sun will no longer be your light during the day. The light from the moon will no longer be your light. This is because the Lord will be your light forever. Your God will be your glory. Your sun will never set again. Your moon will never be dark again. This is because the Lord will be your light forever, and your time of sadness will end. All your people will do what is right. They will receive the earth forever. They are the plant I have planted. I made them with my own hands to show my greatness. The smallest family will grow to 1,000. The least important of you will become a powerful nation. I am the Lord, and when it is time, I will make these things happen quickly. Matthew chapter 8. When Jesus came down from the hill, great crowds followed him. Then a man sick with a harmful skin disease came to Jesus. The man bowed down before him and said, "Lord, you have the power to heal me if you want." Jesus touched the man and said, "I want to heal you. Be healed." And immediately the man was healed from his skin disease. Then Jesus said to him, "Don't tell anyone what happened, but go and show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for people who are made well. This will show people that you are healed." Jesus went to the city of Capernaum. When he entered the city, an army officer came to Jesus and begged for help. The officer said, "Lord, my servant is at home in bed. He can't move his body and is in much pain." Jesus said to the officer, "I will go and heal him." The officer answered, "Lord, I am not good enough for you to come into my house. All you need to do is command that my servant be healed, and he will be healed. I myself am a man under the authority of other men, and I have soldiers under my command. I tell one soldier, 'Go,' and he goes. I tell another soldier, 'Come,' and he comes. I say to my servant, 'Do this,' and my servant obeys me." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed. He said to those who were with him, "I tell you the truth. This man has more faith than any other person I have found, even in Israel. Many people will come from the west and from the east. They will sit and eat with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. And those people who should have the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness. In that place, people will cry and grind their teeth with pain." Then Jesus said to the officer, "Go home. Your servant will be healed just as you believed he would." And at that same time his servant was healed. Jesus went to Peter's house. There, Jesus saw that Peter's mother-in-law was in bed with a high fever. Jesus touched her hand, and the fever left her. Then she stood up and began to serve Jesus. That evening, people brought to Jesus many who had demons. Jesus spoke, and the demons left them. Jesus healed all the sick. He did these things to make come true what Isaiah the prophet said. He took our suffering on him, and he felt our pain for us. When Jesus saw the crowd around him, he told his followers to go to the other side of the lake. Then a teacher of the law came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, I will follow you any place you go." Jesus said to him, "The foxes have holes to live in, the birds have nests to live in, but the Son of Man has no place where he can rest his head." Another man, one of Jesus' followers, said to Jesus, "Lord, let me go and bury my father first." But Jesus said to him, "Follow me, and let the people who are dead bury their own dead." Jesus got into a boat, and his followers went with him. A very bad storm arose on the lake. The waves covered the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. The followers went to Jesus and woke him. They said, "Lord, save us, we will drown." Jesus answered, "Why are you afraid? You don't have enough faith." Then Jesus got up and gave a command to the wind and the sea. The wind stopped, and the sea became very calm. The men were amazed. They said, "What kind of man is this? Even the wind and the sea obey him." Jesus arrived at the other side of the lake, in the country of the Gadarene people. There, two men came to Jesus. They had demons in them. These men lived in the burial caves. They were so dangerous that people could not use the road by those caves. The two men came to Jesus and shouted, "What do you want with us, Son of God? Did you come here to punish us before the right time?" Near that place, there was a large herd of pigs feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you make us leave these men, please send us into that herd of pigs." Jesus said to them, "Go." So the demons left the men and went into the pigs. Then the whole herd of pigs ran down the hill into the lake and were drowned. The men who were caring for the pigs ran away and went into town. They told about all of this and what had happened to the men who had demons. Then the whole town went out to see Jesus. When they saw him, they begged him to leave their area.